Hey, what's happening, guys? Happy Friday, if you happen to be watching this on a Friday. I just realized we had our first giveaway for our Patreon supporters a few weeks ago now, and we gave away this guy here, the SOG Trident Mini. And I never really talked about it or gave it a review, so I wanted to come at you today and give you just a quick review of this knife. You know what I thought about it. Actually, been carrying this knife for several years. I've lost a couple of them fishing and whatnot, and this one I bought not too long ago, so it's still in pretty good shape. So let's have a little chat about it. Real quickly, let's get over with the typical boring stuff. Let's go over the specs. Overall length is a little over 7 inches. Closed length is about 4 inches. Weight, it's a 2.25 ounces. The blade length is 3.15 inches. So it's a folding knife, locking blade, assisted opening. They call it a piston lock. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. What else? The steel. It's AUS 8 steel, so it's a pretty good grade of steel. This particular one is a Tanto blade. You can get them in different blade configurations, partially serrated, drop point, all that other stuff. I happen to like the Tanto style blade myself. Hardness, it is RC 57-58 hardness, if that means something to you. This particular one is black. You can get them in the satin finish too, I believe, but I happen to like the black. And the handle is glass reinforced nylon. So there you have it. That's the boring stuff. So what do I think? I actually really like this knife. I think it's a good balance between economy and a decent quality knife. It's not going to break the bank. I think the MSRP on it is right around $100, but I think I got this one on Amazon a while back for like around $50 or something like that. And you can actually get some of the discontinued ones for a little bit cheaper than that, I think. So yeah, it's lightweight. It has a really good locking mechanism. It stays closed. It's not going to pop open on you in your pocket, which I've had some knives do that. Assisted opening knives do that. This one, I've never had that problem, and it doesn't take much to open it. It's just a little bit of pressure on the on these knobs here. I don't know what you call the knobby dealies things are, and it pops right open. So it's very nice. And then to close it, you actually have to slide this lever. You actually have to give it a little bit of force, so you're not going to accidentally fold it on yourself if you're using it as a tool. So you actually have to give it some pressure and then close it. But what I really like about this is the carrying clip. You see that? It's got a carrying clip that extends up beyond the the heel or the butt of the knife there. So when it's in your pocket, it rides really deep. Like if you were in your front pocket or back pocket, whatever, it's really deep, so it's not going to like slide out. Like I've had other knives that you're working, you're bending over, and it pops out onto the ground or something, and you lose it. This one I've never had that problem, and it also it conceals, not really conceals because you're not trying to hide it or anything, but it doesn't stick out. So all you really see when you're carrying it is you just see that little clip in your pocket. So it's not like really obvious, like, hey, that guy's carrying a knife or something, which is not that big of a deal. Also has this like it's like almost like a seatbelt cutter type thing, that it's actually the cutting mechanism is actually the blade. When it's closed, it exposes a little bit. Not a big deal for me. If that didn't have that, not a deal breaker. I absolutely never ever use that. I always forget it's there. I think I've tried it a few times cutting fishing line and whatnot, and whatever. So yeah, it's a great knife. So things I don't like about it. One of the things I don't like about it is this thing right here. It's a safety. So if you click it down, it makes it so you can't open the knife. I mean, I get it. I get why they would do that, but how many times I've bumped that or had it on and not realized it, and I pull it out of my pocket. And granted, I don't use a knife as like a weapon. I use it as a tool. But I'll go to open it. I'm holding something with one hand, a box or whatever, and I can't. And then I gotta fumble with the stupid safety. So I don't like that about it. I guess you could maybe override that, but it is what it is. The clip, back to the clip, it is reversible. You back out a little Allen screw here, and you can flip it around if you like carrying it the other way, if you're left-handed or whatnot. So So there it is. I've really liked this knife over the years. We just gave one to a Patreon supporter as a giveaway a few weeks ago. So congrats to the gentleman who won that, and he should have it by now. We shipped it out that day. Um, yeah, highly recommend it. Take a look at it. It's just, like I said, it's a good balance between economy and a good quality knife. And if you lose it or break it or scratch it up, or depending on what you're gonna do with it, you shouldn't feel too badly. It's just a good knife. So there you have it, the SOG Trident Mini. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great weekend. See you around soon.